What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm playing the Ettyville Superspin property. I'm playing the MVP Dream course, 18 holes, hard course here in Bourget, Ontario. This is a super sick course, one of the best in the world, one of the best in Canada for sure, and a super fun course, challenging course that I'm excited to play. Hole 1 here is 310 feet. All the grass on the right side is out of bounds. The fields at this course are all out of bounds. Off hole 1 here, I'm going to throw my brand new Tesla that I just picked up in the pro shop. Come in. I've got about a 20-foot putt here, and today I'm putting with KC Pro AVRs. Hole 2, this is 389 feet. The first shot, you want to try and get it into the opening in the trees there, and that will line you up for a clean second shot. I'm going for something a bit fast and overstable. I'm throwing the fireball. See if I can push this into the wood line. That is so good. Throwing the AVR X3, just going to try and get this up by the basket. That was a really good layup. I like that. Hole 3, 245 feet. All of this field here on the right is out of bounds. The basket, just past where the trees open up, it's just sitting right there. I like to play the fast, late hyzer with the tempo. Ooh. I kept that one a bit too close to the trees, but that should be a putt. Putting from 20 feet here. No. There we go. Okay. 3 is better than 4. Hole 4 now. This is a tricky one. It's a 695 feet hole with zigzagging fairways, obstacles, and OB to watch out for. My drive here, I'm looking to punch my crave through this tree line and sit it down in bounds. Keeping it nice and low so I don't hit those early branches. Come left. So my throw was in bounds, but I'm pushed a little further right than I would have liked. Normally if I'm out there, I got a more straight look at the basket. But because of these trees here, and this still being OB, I think I'm gonna have to play like a really big hyzer flip or anhyzer shot. So I'm gonna throw the virus. See if I can get this to flip and get around those trees. Go. I think that's it. The basket is probably about 50 feet past that downed tree. It's in there, up on a hill. I'm gonna give the tempo a chuck. See if I can get it up there. And give myself a birdie look. Come back left. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so that'll be a par. Par's okay, because I could have been out of bounds on that first throw. I got a lucky break. I'll take it. Honestly, if I parred every other hole now, I'd still finish with a good score. I think anything under par throughout the 18 holes is a pretty good place to be. But no expectations for this video, just playing as best I can, and we'll see where I end up. Hole 5 is another par 5, 682 feet. The basket's way down there, dead straight. It's an elevated basket, so this one I could see myself laying up if I have to. I am going to throw... I'm gonna throw this Insanity off the tee, see if I can bite off like 350. I'm back now. I was a bit high, but that was clean distance. Still 390 to the base of the hill. I'm gonna rip this destroyer here, see if I can get it to come back and put me in approaching range. Oh no, threw that low. 180 feet to the basket. I'm gonna throw a range, see if I can get this to just sit down right on the hill. Turned it over. I'm just gonna lay this up from here. Hole 6 now, 200 foot par 3. This is a kind of an island hole. There's a lot of water features that surround the mound that the basket is on, and all the water is OB, of course. So I'm gonna throw the Envy here, see if I can just, well, obviously I'm not trying to go in the water. We'll see where this lands. Drop. If that didn't roll down the hill, that should be fine. Bit of a death putt. Probably only about 20 feet again though. I don't know why I keep putting myself in the 20-foot range. And for me personally, that's a scary putt to make. Because I want to put power into it, but then that risks the long misses, which I've been doing. There we go. That was clean though. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay, hole 7, here we go. 674 feet, par 4. This one, I feel like you really gotta break it down to make that birdie. The birdie here is hard. I'm throwing my lightweight destroyer off the tee. If I can put it somewhere in that clearing on the left, that's pretty good. Slight tailwind should push it a bit for me. And then the second shot is just a big hyzer to get as close as you can. Here we go. That was a 300-foot drive, but I still got 350 to cover, and the basket is protected. It's kind of nestled in to an opening in those big bushy trees. Go, go, go. I'm really hoping that pushed through. That could be super good. Oh. Dang, that would have been so sick for my first time birdieing this hole. Bingo. That's a 4. I'll take it. Jeez, these holes are long, but at least it's not like par 3, par 4 for most of them. So they're a little forgiving in that sense, but there's still OB to look out for here. You don't want to go off the fairway. And this one is another zigzagging shot. For my first throw, I'm going big and hyzer with the virus. Maybe even a roller, we'll see. Little forehand pitch out. Something a bit understable. Shot 3, got some branches in the way, gotta keep it low. I'm throwing the hex here. Go in. Oh, that was sick. That's so good. Bingo. All right, we have made it to the woods. The woods will make you or break you, but if your name is Duncan Murray, they're probably gonna break you. This is hole 9. Currently I'm sitting at 3 under. This one is a par 4, 420 feet. I'm throwing my new Tesla off the tee. This is quite the tunnel shot here. Oh, hit a tree, but I got some solid distance. I've got trees in my face no matter which way I try to go here, but there is a pond over there, which is OB, and I don't want to lose a disc. So I'm gonna play the left side with this Thrill super duper overstable disc. Just gonna try and get it to come in and land up there on the grass, giving me a good third shot. Oh, I saw this line last minute. I'm like, yeah, I can sneak it through there. I sure tried. Okay, shot number 3. I'm gonna throw the proxy. Oh my gosh. Nice. I had a tree literally poking up in my crotch. Hole 10, U-Disc says it's 110 feet. Looks more like 130, 150 to me. But this one has water on the right and on the left. And those branches can be dangerous because if you hit those, you could fade right out into the water. Throwing the range here, straight at it. I'll go stand still. Doesn't get much better than that. It's a birdie. It is a really nice day today. I'm sure it looks really good on video, but it's also very hot. This is a par 4, 300 feet. There are 2 different ponds on this hole to look out for, and it's a big right turn once you get to that clearing where the sun is shining. And normally I throw the Virus here, but I think it's a bit too fast. So this time I'm gonna throw the Paradox since I recently got it. See if I can push it on a nice hyzer flip and get it to break that corner for me. Perfectly. That's textbook. Okay, really good drive for this hole, but I still got some serious distance to cover, and there's lots of trees in the way. Oh, all right, gotta make up for that mistake. Throwing the tempo here. Bit of a longer putt from the bushes. This is for par. Gotta make up for that now with a comebacker just as far. At least I have a clean look, no straddle. Okay, that's first bogey of the round. But for this hole, I'll take it. Hole 12, 258 feet, par 3. It's a big kind of left turning shot the whole way. I'm gonna throw balance on hyzer out of the hand, and hopefully I just get it to stay on the fairway, coasting left the whole time. Currently I'm sitting at -3. Here we go. That was so good. I've birdied this hole before, but I've never done it from this good of a drive. That's parked. This one here, hole 13, is a 489-foot par 4. I usually try and put too much power on my drives here, and then I hit one of these trees on the right of the fairway, hoping to not do that this time, throwing the trail. I am going to try and throw like an Anheuser forehand with this range, hoping that gets me up where I want to be. Oh no, I think that rolled away. This hit the ground within like probably 15 feet of the basket, but because of the angle I had it on, it rolled away. Now I'm looking at a 30-foot putt probably. Not quite circle 2. Sunglasses off for this one. Oh man, that would have been sick. Hole 14, 200-foot par 3. The basket's all the way up there, past these tiny trees, big trees. It's really a throw and hope kind of hole. My play here is a high Anheuser with the hex. Dang, that went long. Hole 15, 240 feet. The basket is out in that field, just slightly to the right. I'm going to throw the peace train here. It's a slightly understable mid-range. Another 30-foot putt. If I didn't hit those leaves, I might have been parked. Left it low. Alright, hole 16, the hole that continues to kick my butt. This is a par 4, 420 feet. I average 5 strokes on this hole, which is a bogey. Hoping to change that today. I'm throwing an insanity off the tee. This is kind of a zigzag fairway. Here we go. And that's about par for the course. So it's time to bust out the roller. I'm left. Or stop right at the tree. Low with some force. Maybe I can skip up past those trees and give myself a par putt. Or just don't do it at all what I said and give myself a 45-footer. So I actually got like a 30-footer, not as far as I thought. And I'll take it, because if I went for what I was going to do, I probably would have punched that tree right in front of me. I've done that a few times, and it's not very fun. Here we go. This tree is kind of messing with me. Oh! Good line, good power, just a little low. We are on hole 17 now, 165 feet, and with just 2 holes left to go, I'm currently sitting at -3. I'm throwing the range here again, trying to go straight at it and avoid that clump of trees about 25 feet in front of the basket. Or I'll go around it. Here we go. Another 20 foot? Maybe this isn't even 20 feet. Yeah. Birdie! And last but not least, hole 18. 370 feet par 4. This corner right here comes pretty quick, and from there it's just straight out across the field. The basket's tucked away, elevated in some trees. For the first shot, I'm just trying to get out in the field if I can and beat this corner. I'm throwing the proxy on a high anhyzer. That was A1. And this right here is my best drive on this hole by a mile. With that elevated basket, I'm just gonna lay up and try and finish this with a birdie. What the heck was that? Okay, this isn't actually bad at all. This is 8 feet. But when that came out of my hand, the way I grip locked it and just chucked it to the right, thought I was gonna be like behind these trees down there or something. Anyway, here we go. That's 3, right? 1 to the field, 2 to there, 3 in. That's a birdie, which means I finished 5 under par. I think that's super good. Let me finalize that round on UDisc and see what kind of UDisc rating that gives me. Can you see that? Great googly moogly. This was my best round rating on this layout. This was my best round rating on this course. Oh, and this was your best score on this layout. Let's go! And 216, that's tied for my highest ever UDisc round rating. I was gonna play the other course here, the Axiom Island Dunes course, and make a video of that as well. But it's so hot out, I think I just call it a day and go home. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.